Welcome back. I'm here today to talk about my recent reads, and this is going to be the last one of 2020, even though I just started doing them. My co-host disappeared. She was sitting up here with me, and she left to go monitor the neighborhood because she's neighborhood watch. But I'm sure she'll be back in the middle of this video, and she'll just interrupt it all the way around. But the first book that I have to talk about, that I also didn't grab for this video either. I haven't grabbed any of the books that I needed for any of my videos today. But the first one is The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, because I started this series, the series of unfortunate events, and I'd really like to see it through because I don't want this to be a series that I just leave unfinished, especially because it's so long. But The Bad Beginning, if you don't know what the series of unfortunate events is about, it is a middle grade / children's series that is about these three kids, the Baudelaire orphans, or the Baudelaire siblings, who become orphaned because their parents pass away, which happens really early. I'm not spoiling anything. And so it starts from there, and it's literally a series of unfortunate events for these three kids. But they seem to be pretty good at getting themselves out of terrible situations, so that's pretty good. But the first book in the series is called The Bad Beginning, and I gave it 4 stars. I'd like to clarify here, before we get too deep, that my star system is usually based off of, like, my enjoyment and how much I enjoyed something, rather than anything really critical, because I'm not intelligent enough for that. So 4 stars to this book was because of my enjoyment level. I really enjoyed it. I listened to it on audio, which I highly recommend. I used Libby, and I flew through this book in like a day because this audiobook was so good. If that's how children's audiobooks are, I'm fixing to go listen to all the middle grade. And then the next book that I read is the second book to the series. It's The Reptile Room. And I gave it 3 stars. And there was nothing wrong with this one. I just didn't quite enjoy it as much as the first one. And it was still pretty good. I don't really feel like I need to go into the summary or anything about this one because I might spoil the first one. But 3 stars. I enjoyed it. Kind of flew through it. And the third book that I read is also the third book in the series, and it's The Wide Window, and I also gave it 3 stars. And I gave it 3 stars because there was a character in this one that was slightly annoying, and without spoiling anything, her name was Aunt Josephine, and she was really annoying to me. She just really irked me. Like, not on like a terrible this is a terrible book because of this one character experience, but like every time that woman had a line or like said something, I just wanted to close the book because she was annoying. I think that was the point of her character, so props to Lemony Snicket for that, but this woman was annoying. So that is all 3 books that I have read recently. I apologize that my co-host didn't make an appearance in this video because she left. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a Merry Christmas, because I think I'm going to be posting this on Christmas.